they crash.
You look at the Thunder. They come into this series, Greg, with every confidence that they're the better team and have what it takes to advance to the championship round.
And rightfully so. Now is the time to show and prove, deliver on the hype, and let's see if they can take control of this series.
And keep their focus, right? Keep their focus even when they feel like, yeah, we're the better team. But we've got to make sure, as you talked about before, on paying attention to the small details.
No doubt about it. You have to stay in the present and really be about what has made you good and gotten you to this point.
That's a good line. Staying present. Very well said. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Randall, and it's Gobert in its center. Nobody near Williams. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got 5.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the 5. That's his first foul. First team foul. We're about 1 minute into the first. No problem knocking that one down.
And we've seen Randall add a three-point shot. However, this is the area of the court he's most comfortable, that mid-range.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander driving to the basket.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up the teammates. Second team foul.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Randall passes to McDaniels. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. They're running. Conley with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Really left alone that time.
Well, look, you want to put your guys in a position to succeed. McDaniels is more comfortable operating off the catch than he is initiating.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Now, here's Dort. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
6'3", 215 pounds. Lou Dort is one strong guard. Hard to handle for defenders.
All free throws good from Dort. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with all-star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. That free throw, no good.
And you know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, I like when Gobert's teammates use his length on offense. Textbook alley-oop there.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And Minnesota has possession. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Gobert. Cloak loose. The Thunder lead by 5. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. 5 to shoot. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's McDaniels. The layup off target.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Running from it for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Isaiah Joe comes in for Dortch. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Here's Caruso. After the basket by Minnesota, Wiggins sets a screen for Caruso. Outside Williams. Williams a screen on Reed. Caruso, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Clark right side. Pass to Reed. Clark kicks to Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Fires the 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Thunder. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still yet to score. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Williams, here we go. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Caruso finds Williams. On the wing, Williams. It's Clark with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Oh, good on the triple. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Latrey. Reed with the rebound. That's a 2 from Randall. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Randall's got 10 points.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Thunder lead by 2. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Minot in at the 4th. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Ours is checked in. Gilgeous Alexander against DiVincenzo. Pass to Reid. Alexander Walker with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Out to Edwards. Here's Garza. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Hits it from three-point range.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. And Gilgeous Alexander, here we go. And the slam by Williams.
Gilgeous Alexander is so dangerous in these pick-and-roll sets.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Takes it inside. Chalk up 2 there. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Edwards passes to Reid. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Miller's checked in for Minnesota. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Miller. Here's Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now, Joe. No scoring in this one.
Clearly a foul.
For Oklahoma City, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls for Joe. Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Conley, the pass to Reid. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe.
Number 9, Alex Caruso.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Edwards kicks to Reid. No good with the triple.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Gilgeous Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Back to Conley. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Such a sharp defensive player. Dort pressures the ball and then forces the turnover.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Pass to Reed, and they get it. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. The Thunder leading by 9. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second game. Edwards, no good. Thunder have gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Timberwolves trail by 9. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
Screen by Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Driving inside. Reed misses. The Thunder leading by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Over Conley. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. Minnesota also making some changes. Ando comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Edwards. Outside, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Thunder have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Takes a lot of control to hit that mid-ranger, and McDaniels has it.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Hartenstein with the screen on DiVincenzo. Caruso, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. McDaniels passes to Randall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Randall. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Holmgren with a screen on DiVincenzo. A three-pointer is right on target. Dort's got 5 men.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the 3 from the corner.
Randall outside from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Williams passes to Hartenstein. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's McDaniels. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And that's such good work to make this a 1-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, not only is Caruso unselfish, he just has a great feel for the game.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Trailing by 4. Got a hand on it.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Williams, here we go. And Williams slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Caruso with the steal. Williams with the ball. Conley picks him up. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Conley for three. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here. Defending the triple.
Screen by Hartenstein. And Williams slams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall from outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Dort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
All free throws good from Dort.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Randall kicks to McDaniels. Over Williams. Here's Gobert. Over Hartenstein. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Oklahoma City bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we'll be back with you shortly.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely
And looking at where and that concludes.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the small forward position. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Conley with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder leading by 10. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it counts. Conley's got 5 now.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
And a great move by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
It's to Gobert. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oklahoma City's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. That one goes. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. Conley for three. It's good from long range. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Off the bounce, Conley will typically pull up for a shot rather than trying to take it all the way to the hole.
Dort against Edwards. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 3 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, he's sneaky, but when he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Minnesota ball.
We've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Floats it up for Holmgren. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 12. Conley surveying the D. Now here's Randall. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, Oklahoma City. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. Outside, Williams. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Hartenstein with the screen on Conley. Shoots it up. Shot clock at 3. It's good on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Now here's Conley. He's got 8, and that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Alex Caruso checked in for Holmgren. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for Conley. It's good. Conley's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Timberwolves trail by 10. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Conley's shot is off. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Caruso with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Good, he hits the jump shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 26.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Dort passes to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects, the jumper drops. And he has 28 points for the game.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Gobert dishes to to Randall. Here's Conley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, the leadership and steadiness Mike Conley brings to his team can't be overstated. A true locker room leader and a vet who sets a great tone out on the floor.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Conley with the 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the 3. Timberwolves trail by 15. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Back to Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Randall throws it down.
This is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Dort against DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Misses the jumper. Timberwolves trail by 10. DiVincenzo with it. Dort covering. Here's Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
The Timberwolves have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And he's good on the first of 3. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Higgins is checked in. Clark, he's checked in for Minnesota. And he nails the 3rd. There's 48 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Now here's Caruso, defended by Alexander Walker. Wiggins, a screen on DiVincenzo. They get it again. Back to Caruso. Wiggins sets a screen for Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Moves back up. Rebound, Minnesota. Clark outside. Pass to Reid. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Cans the shot from the wing. Randall's got 19 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Reid is out there with Clark. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Now here's Caruso. T right on him. It's Joe on the wing. He's covered by Clark. From deep, Williams. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Timberwolves passing it around. Clark finds Alexander Walker. Edwards looking it over. Count it, and the foul. That one on Williams.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this team.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Count it. Now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, and hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Outside Williams. Here's Joe. And the Thunder another three.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive. Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Caruso kicks to Williams. And here is Caruso. Outside Williams. Back to Caruso. Over Edwards. Caruso, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Minnesota also with the sub. Conley's checked in. Reed with the screen on Williams.
He's built like a linebacker, Edwards is. So tough to stop.
Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
They throw good, Edwards.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Wallace is checked in for Jalen Williams. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. He's got him pretty fired up, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. To the right side. Conley for three. Nailed from three-point land.
For 3.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnover. That they're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Edwards passes to Clark. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Reed.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Caruso finds Wiggins. Back to Caruso. Pass to Wiggins. And there's the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wiggins has got 4 points in the quarter.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Outside Williams. Here's Wallace. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Clark. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Dylan Williams is checked in for Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Outside Conley. With the floater, that's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points here in the second half.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Edwards finds Randall. And again, it's Minnesota.
And you'll never see Randall back down in a big moment. He's looking to be the guy when they need a bucket.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Daniels is checked in for Clark. So it's Minnesota now. A 2-point game. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen on counter. And there it is for him. And now a 4-point Thunder lead.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here is Edwards. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Dort.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments. Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Throws it up high. The alley-oop layup, very well done. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Here's Edwards. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Holmgren with a screen on top. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Timberwolves trail by 3. 1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Edwards.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Holmgren with a screen on top. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Edwards against Dort. Edwards, no good. Oklahoma City has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Williams against McDaniel. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. Williams looking around. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. Yes!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's Edwards. Whoa! A little extra right there from Edwards.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the play.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Out to Conley to tie it up. No good from 3-point territory. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
And it's all about the three right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.